Hello, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Football Inside Saturday afternoon. EPL games going on, but I will not be able to bring you previews, previews of the games that is going to happen, especially this particular weekend. But the reviews will come. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. Probably maybe Monday evening, the review will drop. I will see what I can do, but I'm sure Monday or Tuesday, the reviews of the weekend games will drop. But today we are talking about transfers. We are still in the transfer market. Blockbuster news happening. Mostly I will focus on Chelsea, and that is why I'm wearing a Chelsea shirt. This is, I think, 2021 jersey. Lampard time 2021 jersey still looks clean, but we are talking about Chelsea. Most of the news here, or most of the news item I will talk about, is about Chelsea. So let's get straight into the video. So first of all, I would have to talk about a deal that has been completed. I didn't see this coming, and then I'm shocked that a team like Bournemouth can complete a deal or can sign Evan Nielsen for over 30 million pounds or 30 million euros. That is some big money for a team like Bournemouth. But I'm not so shocked on the other hand again, because they sold Dominic Solanke for 60-something million pounds to Tottenham Hotspur. So now they have money, so they can go and get a replacement of Evan Nielsen. So Evan Nielsen from Porto to AFC Bournemouth is also on. He's the new Bournemouth striker. Let's see. This guy is a very, very, very good player. Gallagher, Evan Nielsen, Francesco, Conceição, those guys, those Portuguese guys, very, 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 very good players. But he's a Brazilian. So Evan Nielsen is also coming in to the Premier League this season. The Premier League is going to be fireworks all over. Yesterday, you saw what happened in the match between Manchester United and then Fulham. End-to-end game, bro. End-to-end game. Fulham didn't take their chances, and that is why they lost by 1-0. Joshua Zexi man scored, and then he was like this. Hey, Charlie, Zexi, one goal that you scored. Zexi. Okay, we are here. We will see. So Manchester United won by 1-0 against Fulham yesterday. The game was, very, very, very end-to-end game. It was exciting, but Manchester United, they don't look ready. I can see the reason why Eric Ten Hag was saying we are not ready. They don't look ready, but let's see what happens. Today, matches are going on. Chelsea will play tomorrow on Sunday. Liverpool, as we speak, or as of the time of recording, they are going to play, the early kickoff, or let's say 12:30 game. So let's see what happens with Liverpool and their likes. Today, the match I'll be watching is between West Ham and Aston Villa. I want to go and check something, So let's come back to the transfer window. We are talking about mostly we will talk about Chelsea. First thing first, Federico Chiesa, Sterling swap deal. News came from Dimasio that Chelsea tried, because a news came that the agent of Federico Chiesa was in London to discuss about Federico Chiesa moving to Tottenham Hotspur or Chelsea. So he was in London to do that negotiation. And then yesterday, Dimasio briefed the press that Chelsea have failed, and that is where I have a problem. That Chelsea have failed in swapping Raheem Sterling with Federico Chiesa. Chelsea have done what? Failed. And it saddens my heart to see a top journalist like Dimasio, the godfather Dimasio, being used by Italian clubs. He's been used by Napoli, he's been used by Juve, AS Roma, and then the likes AC Milan, Inter Milan. He's being used left, right, center. They give him some money, and then he reports some news. He reported a news about, Victor Osimhen, this Lukaku deal, that if Chelsea fail to sell Lukaku to Napoli, Napoli is going to complete the deal for David Neres. So Napoli are moving from Lukaku to David Neres. Meanwhile, David Neres is a winger. Napoli needs a striker, because Osimhen will move whichever way out. He will move this particular summer, and then they need a striker. David Neres is a winger. So why then do you come back and say that if Chelsea doesn't sell Lukaku to Napoli, Napoli will complete the deal for David Neres, and then that will be all? They are using Dimasio, godfather, and then it saddens my heart. He came yesterday to say that Chelsea have failed in a quest of doing a swap deal that involves Federico Chiesa and then Raheem Sterling, because of finances, being it the salary and then valuation, player valuation. Because mind you, Juventus rates Federico Chiesa around 25 million euros. Sterling is more than 25 million euros. Sterling will go in and around 45 million or 40 million euros. If Chelsea want to be tough, 50 million euros or 50 million pounds, that is for Sterling. So Sterling has more valuation than Federico Chiesa as compared to what Juventus are telling us. So that for that, let's put that aside. But the salary is where the problem is, because the salary, I will understand that the salary of Raheem Sterling is way higher, 2 times higher than what Federico Chiesa is earning right now. Because Sterling takes around 330,000 or 350,000 pounds a week in Chelsea. Federico Chiesa takes around the last time I checked, it was around 170, 180k euros. So Sterling's salary is 2 times higher than Federico Chiesa. So for that, I don't think Juventus are going to pay that, because even their highest paid player is, Dusan Vlahovic, who takes around, 300 and something thousand euros or 290 something thousand euros. So it is way lesser than what Sterling is earning at Chelsea. So I don't think Juventus will pay Sterling that kind of money. But if you tell me Chelsea have failed, what do you mean? Because Chelsea, of course, there have been some reports that Chelsea are willing to sell Raheem Sterling. And then there have been report of Federico Chiesa being linked to Chelsea. And then the agent even came to discuss, to offer Federico Chiesa to Chelsea. So you cannot come and tell me Chelsea have failed in a quest of, swapping Sterling for Federico Chiesa. I don't buy that. So Gianluca Di Marzio, they are using you. And then it pains me, because you are the godfather. You are a top guy. And then they are using you like that. Bro, come on. You should do better, Let's move to the Federico Chiesa, Sterling, brouhaha that Gianluca Di Marzio dropped yesterday or yesternight, and move to Joao Felix, Osimhen deal, Ben Chilwell. We'll talk about all of that, but let's move to Joao Felix. Joao Felix is close. I would say 98% done or 90% done to Chelsea. He is very, very, very close to coming to Chelsea. News coming out is that Chelsea will pay around 40 million upfront fee or 38 million, between 38 to 40 million upfront fee pounds for Joao Felix to Chelsea. Very, 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 very good deal. Very good deal. If you are getting Joao Felix for 38 million pounds or 40 million pounds, that's like 49 or 50 million euros. That is a very, very good deal. I ain't gonna pay 60 million for Joao Felix, considering the fact that his salary is also higher. But he has agreed to take a pay cut to come to Chelsea. That is good. But 38 million pounds or 40 million pounds upfront fee for a player like Joao Felix, I will take that, even though I don't like Joao Felix, but he's a very good player. I will not dispute that. And then if I get him at Chelsea, it is okay. But I personally, I will not buy Joao Felix. But let's see what happens. But Joao Felix is close to joining Chelsea. Very, 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 very close to joining Chelsea. Let's move from Joao Felix. And then if Joao Felix comes to Chelsea, Conor Gallagher is going to the other way around. So let's see what happens, because Conor Gallagher's deal is already done. But they want Chelsea to get a player from Atletico Madrid. So let's see what happens. Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. I think next week, from Monday to Sunday, will be very crucial for Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. That's what I think, because this weekend they are closing the deal for Joao Felix, but next week from Monday to Sunday, very, 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 crucial moment for Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. John Obi Mikel has been saying, certain things in the media. Some I don't agree with him, and then a chunk of what he's saying I agree with him. Maybe I will do a video on that. What the legends, probably maybe legends like John Obi Mikel, legends like Drogba are saying about the Chelsea project of being, a mess. I will do a video on that maybe next week. Let's see what happens. But Victor Osimhen to Chelsea next week, we'll see what happens. But I will take Victor Osimhen at Chelsea on any day. I have Nicolas Jackson. I believe in Nicolas Jackson, but I don't believe Nicolas Jackson can bring us glory. I need a player that can bring us glory. Nicolas Jackson will contribute to that, but he's not that kind of player that you need in a final, in a semi-final, to give you that crucial goal that he is going to give you. He's not going to give you that. He will give you goals, but the most important goals, we need a striker that can give us glory. And that is what I have seen, or I see in Victor Osimhen. So Victor Osimhen to Chelsea, I am 100% in. I am 100% in. If he is taking 200,000 pounds a week, 250,000 pounds a week, give it to him. Let him come to Chelsea, because he is very clinical, more than Nicolas Jackson. Nicolas Jackson is a very good player, all-rounded striker like Joshua Zexi. So let's see what happens. But Ben Chilwell, yesterday, Enzo Maresca, this guy, yesterday, Enzo Maresca did an interview with Mail Sports. It was not part of the press conference, but after the press conference, he will do one or two interviews with one or two media houses. But he said something about Ben Chilwell, and that instigates that Ben Chilwell is going to leave Chelsea. He is not fit for the system for Enzo Maresca, and that is why you have been seeing Ronaldo Vega coming in to come and replace Cucurella and all of that. Ronaldo Vega is also a very, very good player. I see a very good player in Ronaldo Vega. I see a robust, a tough defender in Ronaldo Vega. But Ben Chilwell, the vice captain of Chelsea, I am sorry, but he needs to go. I'm sorry, but he needs to go. Let me tell you one thing. The time that I saw that Ben Chilwell will leave Chelsea is the semi-final between Manchester City last season, FA Cup semi-final. That ball that Ben Chilwell had, just squared the ball to Raheem Sterling, for Raheem Sterling to score the goal, and then Ben Chilwell was, I don't know what he was doing. As from that time, I saw that this guy will not keep long at Chelsea. This guy will not be a Chelsea player for the next 2 years or 3 years. This guy, Ben Chilwell. So the news coming out is that if you have 25 million, 30 million pounds, Chelsea will be willing to sell Ben Chilwell to you. So Manchester United, you are there. I know you need a left back. A lot of clubs are there. Ben Chilwell is free, 200k a week, 200,000 pounds a week. Ben Chilwell. It is also one of the reasons why Chelsea are selling him. I know that is also one of the reasons why Chelsea are selling him, because now Chelsea, if you are earning that much and then you are not doing, what you are doing is not, in line with what you are earning, they will cut you off. Chelsea, that is what is happening. They will cut you off. And I'm not shocked that the news came out that the average wage bill in Chelsea in Roman Abramovich's time was 200,000 pounds a week, but now it is 60,000 pounds a week. So you see what they are doing. They are cutting the wage bill. They are cutting cost. So if you are earning 200,000 pounds like Ben Chilwell, and then your performance is not in line with what you are earning, fast, they will cut you off. So Ben Chilwell is set to leave Chelsea. It's left with only 2 weeks in the transfer window. Let's see what happens. But I think Ben Chilwell will leave Chelsea. Even if it is not this summer, it is going to be January. Let's see what happens with that news. So, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the video. Transfer windows, transfer related issues, transfer news here. For Football Insights, click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for your time, and peace.